When a homeowner in the historic aviation subdivision caught a home invasion team on a security camera, he was astounded because the police did nothing. Then the Channel 7 investigators stepped in. Now Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon has one of his crack detective teams on it, and someone is being held accountable for that crime caught on tape. Our undercover camera rolling when a police task force moves in to arrest 19-year-old Kenneth Jemison for attempted home invasion. His twin brother Kyle isn't happy and gives police an earful. But if the cops had their way, twin Kyle would be in handcuffs too.
All rise. This is in the matter of Ahmad Turner.
This is 17-year-old Ahmad Turner, also charged with attempted home invasion. We can't show you his face because of juvenile court rules, but you may have seen all these faces before in a Channel 7 investigation. Remember this video, a home invasion crew caught on a security camera? They knocked on the front door and windows to make sure no one was home. Then they jumped a fence and broke a window before the homeowner pulled in and scared him off. Kenneth Jemison, the guy in handcuffs, that's him leaning against the wall. The angry twin brother Kyle, that's him sitting on the front steps. Police tried to charge him, but the prosecutor said there wasn't enough on the tape to implicate him. And Ahmad Turner, the guy in juvenile court, that's him throwing the brick through the window. Ahmad Turner and Kenneth Jemison would probably still be on the street if not for that security video and our Channel 7 investigation that inspired police to act. I'll tell you more about the police operation in a minute. They put a lot of effort into these arrests and they're not done yet. Right now, let me back up a couple of months and tell you about what led to this police crackdown. Back in October, I introduced you to this frustrated homeowner who caught that burglary crew on tape. When the police showed up and looked at the video, he thought it was a slam dunk case.
And both of the cops at the same time goes, those are the twins. And they say, and this big head here, we just put a warrant out on him Wednesday. We know exactly who they are.
But optimism turned to anger when months passed and no one was arrested, so he called the Action News investigators. We discovered there had been a rash of break-ins in the aviation subdivision. People were getting spooked and starting to move out.
I'm seeing everybody slip away.
You think others will go if they don't get better police protection?
I'm almost positive others will go.
Right after our investigation aired, I got a call from a high-ranking official in the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. He told me their Special Investigations Task Force, made up of sheriff's deputies and Detroit police officers, was going to take on the case. Tips from Channel 7 viewers quickly identified everyone on the videotape. Before long, the task force had Ahmad Turner, the brick thrower, in custody. I was in the courtroom and heard a task force officer tell a juvenile referee that Turner, while in the Wayne County jail, had been boasting that he had police connections, said he'd be out in a day. He also said that Turner was involved in up to 15 home invasions. The referee set an unusually high bond, $50,000 cash. I investigated further and learned that Turner does, in fact, have a police connection. He's a first cousin to Robert Dunlop, an assistant chief during the Kilpatrick administration. Several of Ahmad Turner's relatives also have long arrest records, and the twins' mom told me they always seem to skate.
I've heard that they have people in high places. I know what they've been through, and they go to jail and then they're out. They go to jail and then they're out. They go to jail and then they're out. I don't have any money for no lawyer. I don't know nobody big to help my kids.
I hand-delivered this letter to Robert Dunlop, and he sent me this email in response. I was not aware nor had any knowledge of the criminal activity of Mr. Turner or members of his family, he said, nor have I intervened in any police matters on their behalf. While we do not get to choose our family members, Mr. Turner is not someone I socialize with, and I do not condone his behavior and actions. Ahmad Turner won't be skating this time. Already on probation for school truancy, he pleaded guilty to attempted home invasion.
At some point, did you go to the side door and break a window?
Yes, sir.
At sentencing, Judge Mark Slavens noted that Turner has a gang tattoo, and he pointed out that none of the guys seen on that videotape with Turner were in the courtroom.
You're about to get locked up, and they're not here. What's that tell you about the people you were hanging out with? They're not your friends, are they? They're leading you to the wrong place, aren't they, Mr. Turner?
Judge Slavens sent Turner to a juvenile facility for at least 3 months. He also ordered counseling, tutoring, mentoring, and a $1,000 restitution for the broken window. And Turner's alleged partner in crime, the twin 19-year-old Kenneth Jemison, police say he also confessed, and he'll be tried in adult court. The task force also did some undercover surveillance out here in the aviation sub, and they caught 3 other home invasion suspects in the act. 2 of them were walking the streets carrying shovels, pretending to be out looking for shoveling jobs. And the frustrated homeowner who called the investigators after police initially did nothing?
I think the police and the task force that they put together has done an outstanding job. We have police visibility. They're staking out things and they're catching people. I'm happy and my neighbors are happy.
Sheriff Napoleon says his department plans to stay on this problem in the aviation subdivision, and they'll continue battling home invasions across the city. As for the former Assistant Detroit Chief, Robert Dunlap, it is entirely possible that Ahmaud Turner and his relatives were throwing his name around without his knowledge. Dunlap retired from the Detroit Police Department in 2008 rather than take a demotion. He now works as a consultant under contract with the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Scott Lewis, Channel 7 Action News, back to you.